We are very proud of the kind of work which is being done in terms of the concept and the architecture of this stadium and what it's turning out to be. I think in terms of the track and the field, we are probably going to have one of the best in the region. The pavilion, I think my colleagues agree that it is huge, but we intend to use every space in it. Our hope is that by middle of August, the stadium will be ready for use. And specifically for the members of parliament who are here, the Senator Eddie Okech and Honorable Tinda Molo, I wanted to interest them to persuade Bunge FC to come and play an inaugural match with as a curtain raiser for a match between Gor Mahia with another team we are trying to talk to come and participate in opening this stadium in August. And hopefully all the work is going to continue without interruption. I forgot to mention that on my left is His Excellency the Deputy Governor of Kisumu. He's our very dear friend, a very good friend of Siaya, just like we're a very good friend of Kisumu. And whenever we have something good to show, he has always been part of it. Whenever we have challenges, Governor Willie is always with us.
I think all of us know that this Siaya Stadium had stalled for some time, I think on account of various procurement issues. I am glad, and I want to thank Governor Orengo and his team to have come and quickly revive the construction. We have moved around, and three things stand out which are quite impressive. First, the pavilion for this stadium is bigger than any other stadium I've seen outside of Kasarani Stadium. It's even bigger than the pavilion at Nyayo Stadium, and that's quite an achievement. And secondly, the works and the fittings are quite impressive. They are not the kind of loose temporary fittings that we see in a lot of stadia that are now being constructed. Because in stadia, given the populations they handle, if you don't put proper fittings, then they get damaged very quickly. So I am quite happy, and we've expressed that to the contractor, to maintain those standards. Thirdly, in the pavilion, there's a lot of space, and clearly this stadium can hold a lot of restaurants. So we hope to persuade the governor and his team that the stadium must not just be for sports activities. Really, let it also be for corollary activities. So we can have, maybe the contractor, once she's done, she might bring a Chinese restaurant here. We have some Luo traditional restaurant. So we have multiple restaurants, so the place can be busy even when there are no sports activities. But importantly, we've been shown that they are going to put what they call those tartan tracks, the kind that we have at Kasarani and Nyayo Stadium. Now, that's very important because in this part of Kenya, we really don't have them. We don't have such tracks. And if we do have that, then we can attract not just football activities, but we can also have, athletics in Siaya. And so I hope that, as has been indicated by August, it should be ready. Senator Eddie Okech and I are in the Bunge team. I'm the captain, and I've assured Governor Orengo that if they are ready, we will bring the Bunge team here. We will bring another team from any of the East African countries of MPs. Then we will play the opening game, and we commit to do that. Thank you very much, Senator Eddie Okech.
For me, this was a surprise. When both my elder brother here, actually Jim, the governor, as well as my elder brother Otiende, told me to come to Siaya. I thought we were going to start another initiative. And then I'm driven into this amazing investment. I think that this kind of investment cannot be overemphasized, because the role that social amenities to this magnitude plays in this community is massive. And I can see that this stadium is going to open a serious channel for investment in this county, because the role that sports does in the society and the potential that this particular community has in sporting cannot be overemphasized as well. So the thing that have stood out for me, Governor, is how this mighty project is going on without perhaps many people like myself knowing in the region. And being a senator who is, charged with protecting devolution, I think that you can see, and the country can see, what our governors can be able to do with devolved resources. Because if this kind of facility can be built in Siaya, and I was talking to Waziri, who is in charge, we're not looking at it in terms of sports only. We're looking at it in terms of other commercial viabilities. And I'm already proud to the fact that the construction is obvious and you can see, but the background conversation that is going on in terms of other adventurous places to invest in, things like a superb gymnasium that the Waziri is thinking about here together with the governor, things like good SPA facilities here that people are going to be using here. I mean, it's going to make this place an economic destination. And that is what we need. And if there is anything that I'm leaving here with today, is that we as senators, and I hope that the national government is listening as well, must go and fight for more money to come to the grassroots, because you can see what money can do in the grassroots. So congratulations, Governor, and I hope to come back as number 2 footballer in Bunge FC. I help Jabura. He plays number 5, but I'm his donkey. I do all the running before somebody gets to him. So hope to see you guys in Siaya in August as you open this. And I'm also going to share this with people in Migori, that what I've done here is a pseudo benchmarking that they must also be able to aspire to in the region. Thank you so much.
It is also a very clear indication what sound leadership can do. And I want to congratulate Governor of Siaya, His Excellency James Aggrey Orengo, and the team for what we are witnessing. Now, AFCON is coming to Kenya in 2027, and we have shared hosting between Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. Now, Kisumu lately was added onto the list together with Kakamega, of course, because of the study that exists in those particular counties. Now, I am certain that by the time AFCON is coming, there is every indication that this may be one of the stadia to be used, but if not to be used officially to play those matches, it can be one of the stadia where we can have one of the teams hosted for practice, and that of course brings money to Siaya County. But allow me to say the following: in many places, by the way, stadia normally just lie vacant and without use until when it is either a sporting season or whether we have a big match. What we are seeing here is a complete departure from what we have seen in many stadia, in many other places, actually including Kisumu. The integration of a market within this stadium, and the fact that the offices back here will actually be used by the Department of Sports will ensure that there's continuous activity here. And I think that is something that I'm carrying from here, that I'm learning from here, because as you know, anytime when we visit, we get to learn one or two things that we can implement back home. We are proud about what's happening here, and Governor, together with your team, we are extremely happy about what we are seeing, and we wish you all the very best as you continue to complete on this stadium. And of course, Siaya is a county of sportsmen and women. You've just heard that the captain of Bunge FC is actually from this land, and we can count many people who have great talent who have come from here, and we still believe that there exists great talent, and this will help the people of Siaya, especially the young ones, to get to identify and exploit their potential. Asanteni sana, we are proud.
Very comfortable. You want me to taste? I can be against you. Which one?
Wani walung jo Kisumu ka wago ka jo Kisumu ka wago ro Canada. Hapo kodonjo lakini anano kaja kichapa ni guys on the way. Thank you.